What's good, YouTube? Right now, I'm sitting here in my big, comfy chair. In my studio, my soon-to-be studio. I'm excited because I got a little space to record where it's quiet at. Get rid of my kids, get away from my kids and the screaming and yelling. Y'all can see my window in the background, the plastic on it, Shit, trying to keep this shit insulated. But anyway, I'm coming at you guys real quick with some tips on flying Spirit. Now, I know Spirit gets a bad rep. I know that a lot of people don't like Spirit, but I took a Spirit flight, one-way flight down to Houston. It was kind of like a little family emergency or whatever, so I had to do it. They was the cheapest tickets at the time and the amount of time that I was given to get down there. So we did it, and I didn't know what to expect. I know my sister, she uses Spirit a lot, and I said, how do you do it? How do you use Spirit so much? And she told me, just don't have any expectations. So so that's really how it went, man. I gotta get like a little I gotta get a mount because my arm be tired, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. My arm be tired from holding the camera. But she told me don't have no expectations. So I didn't. But by not having them expectations, I was actually pretty impressed by the service that I received. In the past, I'm used to flying Delta, so I'm a little spoiled when it comes to certain things, but like with the overall check-in, you can check in from your phone. You can use your phone as your boarding pass, like Delta. You get one free personal item to bring on the plane. So that's cool. You can bring that one free personal item. So like if you a lady, you bring that purse. If you're a dude, bring that backpack. Don't go too crazy. Even though I have one of them baseball backpacks that they're pretty big. Like you can put bats and all that stuff. I mean, you could really, if you stuff it together, you good. They didn't say nothing to me. They didn't trip on my bag about my book bag. My book bag's pretty big. My son had his Paw Patrol book bag, so everything was good. We didn't have to pay for any bags or anything like that. So now, like on Delta, you get a personal bag and then like one free check bag, like one free carry-on bag. So you get a little bit more with Delta. But we was cool. Like we usually don't even go too crazy with Delta. We pack light when we travel. So that was one of the first things. Like I said, the check-in was pretty similar. What else as far as Spirit? As far as the service, I really don't deal with the counter people. Like I said, we don't check bags like that. So the counter person, she was a little ghetto. Just a little ghetto. But she was cool because I'm going to tell y'all the story real quick because I got a little bit of time. I'm going to try to keep this short, though. I have a 2-year-old. No, actually, she's one. She's one. We lap seated her. So she sat on my wife's lap. So they wanted to see proof that she was on 2 and under, 24 months and under. We didn't have it. We kind of explained what was happening. And she let us slide this time, but it didn't look like she was trying to let us slide. So if you have a 2-year-old and under and you're trying to lap seat, make sure you have some way to prove that because Spirit might mess with you. So she let us slide, which was cool, which was a plus. She was a little ghetto, but she let us slide, so that was a plus. So I'm going to get on to it. The inside of the plane, I was worried about the seats. Now, I'm going to let y'all know. I'm 6'2", and I'm 30 pounds. The seat was sufficient for a 3-hour flight from Detroit to Houston. I was surprised. And even when I was going to sit down, they looked small, but they were cool. It worked. Now, like I said, it's not Delta. You ain't leaning back. You ain't none of that. Just enough room for you to get the fold down, the lap thing that you're going to eat on. Forget about it, bro. Forget about it. that little flip down table, forget about it, bro. That was totally useless for me. But I didn't really need it, bro. I didn't need it. On Spirit, you paying for everything. So, like I said, if you used to flying Southwest, I flew Southwest before. I flew AirTran, I flew Delta. Anything that you got on any of them airlines, you're not getting. You're not getting no free water. You're not getting no free pop. You're not getting no free. You not getting no free nothing. And it's funny because the stewardess, the flight attendants, they was joking, but they was serious. Like, nothing's free on here. Nothing's free except the bathroom. That's it. That's the only thing you're getting free on a Spirit flight is going to the bathroom. Other than that, you better bring you some water on that airplane. You better bring you some snacks. You better bring you some food because nothing's free on there. Nothing. Nothing. No headphones. No, I think, man, now I don't know if the lady was joking or not, but I think she charged this lady 10 cents for napkins. I BS you not. I BS you not. I think she charged you 10 cents for naps. Charged her 10 cents for napkins. So they charge for everything. Now, one thing that I did like and I thought was interesting was their little credit card program. They were trying to sell the credit card heavy. Plus, even if you just signed up to get the credit card, I think they gave you 1,000 free miles. Like, that was a good deal. And honestly, I would get that credit card because I like to travel. I don't have to travel Delta every time. I would love to travel Delta every time, but I don't have to travel Delta. I mean, there's some ways that I would fly Delta, but there's some reasons that I wouldn't. If I'm just trying to get to A to B real quick or cheaply, Spirit, you might be the answer. Or if I need to get out of town, I want to go down to Florida real quick just to hang out. I'm sorry, some of my boys. Definitely fly Spirit, man. But here's another thing you want to know, and this is what I learned from other people that fly Spirit. This is one thing that you got to keep in mind. Keep in mind the amount of flights going to where you want to go. So, for example, that morning going to Houston, there were 2 flights. There was an 8 o'clock flight, and then there might have been like an 8:45 flight. And those were it for the nonstop flights those morning. So if one of those flights got canceled, you might be screwed, bro, getting to where you got to go. So don't be thinking that you can just, I'm just hop on another flight. It might not be that easy. I don't think they had any other nonstop flights till later on that afternoon. So keep that in mind when you're flying. And I learned this from another guy. I'm going to put y'all up on some game. If you want some cheap tickets, and like I said, maybe if it's you and you're not flying as a family or you need to get somewhere cheaply, Delta, most major airlines, Delta, United, American, they offer these tickets that are basic economy. And what basic economy is kind of like a Spirit. You don't get an assigned seat. You almost kind of flying standby. But the thing is, like with Delta, you know how I said we had 2 flights going to Houston? Delta might have 10 flights going to Houston that day, all nonstop. So you might not make it on that first flight, but they might have like an 8 o'clock flight, an 8:30 flight, a 10:30 flight. You know, they have more flights going to where you want to go. So you might want to keep that in mind. If you're not really comfortable with flying Spirit, you could fly Delta, you could fly major, and you can still get to where you got to go. So keep that in mind. But like I said, overall, my thoughts on Spirit, man, it was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be way worse, but it's no luxury at all. So if you thinking, like I said, if you got heavy Sky Miles, like Delta Sky Miles or whatever American got or whatever United got or whatever, I don't know if Continental's still an airline or not. I think Continental and United merged. But if the major airlines, even Southwest, whatever they used to, bro, don't get that out your head. This is Spirit. But Spirit gonna get you where you got to go. Hey, man, thank you for watching this video. Please like, everybody keeps saying like for the YouTube algorithm. But if you liked it, if you got anything out this video, I appreciate it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I'm happy that you got something out of it. So please like, please subscribe. I'm trying to get my channel going. Hit the notification bell. I'm freestyling this joint, so I ain't doing no editing. So I'm in my studio, y'all. So I'm happy, man. We're gonna get something popping in my studio. We at 10 minutes. I'm gonna wrap it up. Like, subscribe. Yeah. Please like, subscribe. I've got more videos coming. I'm gonna do some more cruise videos. I'm gonna do some car videos. I know I keep saying I'm gonna do some car videos, but I'm gonna drop. Oh yeah, I got a car video I'm gonna drop for y'all. I'm gonna try to get it done this week or next week. But I got a car video I'm gonna drop about my '06 Charger. My '06 Dodge Charger. That's my baby. Maybe about my 2013 Dodge Journey too. As y'all can see, it's Mopar, no car over here. But all right, that's it. We cutting it. Hey man, thanks for watching the video. I'm out.